Alright, this is a video where we're going to learn how to use this wheel, writing formulas. So typically what will happen on assignments, like the assignment you might be getting today, or test, exam, you'll be giving a variety of names, and you have to decide, well, how do I go about writing these formulas for these names? And you have to decide whether or not the substance is polyatomic, an ionic compound, or molecular compound. And this is where this wheel comes in handy. So when you come across a name, what you're supposed to do is ask yourself these two questions here, and then whether or not you answer yes or no is going to determine and help you determine whether or not the substance is polyatomic, ionic, or molecular. So we'll go through these examples here so you get a sense in terms of how to do this, and then when you do your assignment you can use the wheel effectively. So we got sodium sulfide. So let's ask the question, is there a metal in the name? The answer is yes. Sodium is a metal. So yes, so the compound is ionic or polyatomic. Go to question 2. So we go to question 2. Is there more than one type of non-metal present? Okay, when we've got sulfide. Now when you check the back of your blue periodic table, what you're going to find is that sulfide is just sulfur with an IEDE ending. So we only have one type of non-metal here. So that means yes, compound is polyatomic, no, compound is ionic. So is there one type of non-metal present? Well, the answer is no. So the compound is ionic. So you take your wheel and you turn it to ionic as follows. And then what you do is you just follow the instructions that are here. Write the name of the metal symbol and charge first, and then write the non-metal symbol second. Do the crisscross and write subscripts in lowest terms if possible. So sodium is Na, +1. Sulfur is S, -2. Do your crisscross, and that means your formula now is going to be Na2S. And we can't reduce that in lowest terms, so we're done. Next one, dicarbon tetrafluoride. So go back to this. Ask yourself the questions. Is there a metal in the name? The answer is no, because carbon and fluoride are both nonmetals, especially if you check your blue periodic table. So this compound is molecular. So take your wheel, turn it to molecular compounds, and follow those instructions there. And what the instructions will outline is you write down the chemical symbol. So carbon is C, fluoride is F, and you use the back of your blue periodic table for that. Use the prefixes here to figure out what the subscript for each chemical symbol should be. So di means 2, and tetra means 4. And again, you get that information on the back of your blue periodic table, and there's your formula. For the third example, again, go to the blue center of the wheel. Is there a metal in the name? Iron carbonate. Well, iron, yes, that's a metal. So yes, the compound is ionic or polyatomic. Go to question 2. Is there more than one type of non-metal present? Well, carbonate. What's carbonate? If you check the back of your blue periodic table, you'll see that carbonate is CO3 -2. So we have more than one non-metal here. We've got carbon and oxygen. So that does satisfy the question, is there more than one type of non-metal present? Yes. So the compound is polyatomic. So if you turn your wheel, again, so the opening is facing polyatomic, follow the instructions there as they're written and do them. And what you'll find is iron, you write down the chemical symbol, Fe. The Roman numerals there tells you it's a charge of +1. Carbonate, again, is CO3 -2. Do your crisscross like this, and then your formula will be Fe2CO3, and there you go. Okay, so make sure you actually pay attention to the questions, answer those questions using your blue periodic table as well, and then turn it to the appropriate section, the red section, and follow those instructions.